60% of Papua New Guinea's population is below the age of 25, the biggest asset that a country could have. Yet, this opportunity comes with great challenges. Unrepresented, unvoiced, unengaged, the youth and their needs are often neglected. But for PNG to truly prosper, it is imperative to harness the power of youth. Recognizing youth as partners in development, ChildFund PNG held a very special workshop. In partnership with YWCA and the Department of Justice and Attorney General. With support from the European Union, an intense 6-day filmmaking course as part of the Youth Advocacy Program, Stopim Hevi, Kamapim Bel Isi.
So mostly it's about capacity building for the youth, how to deal with conflict and violence issues in their community and also within themselves. Within the government policy, they are targeting the youth population. There's about 2.5 million youth population in Papua New Guinea. Under that census, the government's policy is to go out and build capacities for the youths. The majority of the conflict and violence issues we faced in the community come from the youths. What the project wants to do is build the capacity to understand how to deal with conflict and violence issues, create a culture of peace within their communities.
Utilizing the growing youth population to act as peace and protection champions, activities were planned towards peer education, advocacy, and peace building.
Basically, most of them are grade 8, some of them grade 10, 12. It's because of the system that didn't allow them to continue their education. There's a screening process and then we select them according to their qualifications and their involvement in the community, voluntarily being youth leaders, church leaders.
For the 25 participants from NCD, Central, and Morobe Province, it was a chance to upskill themselves through a new advocacy tool.
During the workshop, there were some things new that I haven't learned before.
We want to make films that can also promote peace, to try and show awareness to people.
Napoleon Bonaparte once said, "A picture is worth 1,000 words," but this is video, moving pictures. There's more evidence and less talking.
Sometimes they have to see what's actually going in their community. It's not good that we'll go and talk, and they'll have to listen, but they'll not put their concentration. Once you put like a film, they can catch the attention.
From script writing to storyboarding to production to editing, boundaries were pushed, often compelling the teams to understand their own potential.
He was pushing us. He wanted to bring the best out of us. It was good that it was challenging. Some of us did not realize that we could do that. It came to a part, he'll correct our stories and then we'll come back. So we'll do what he told us to do. We'll go back again, he'll correct it again. It was a bit tense with some problem, like we got angry for just a little while. But then evaluating in the nights again, like as for myself, I saw that he was pushing us to write very creative stories, because the story and the script is the most important part of a film. And that's the one that they will remember for a long time.
Being a director is actually stressful, so because you have to go back and then see what they're doing and then writing the story, and then the director has to see what is wrong and then she has to put it properly. It's a bit too much, but then I'm coping with it. It's actually helpful.
First, it was tough. We faced a lot of challenges. I thought making a film is that easy, but it wasn't easy, writing stories and you have to do a script again and check if the story is okay. And also in the story you have structures that you are gonna follow, beginning of the story, it has the middle and the ending part of it.
The cohort used their own communities, their own experiences, their own challenges as inspirations.
I live in West Taraka, Ward 6 in Ley City, which is the last ward in Ley City and the worst place ever. A lot of people don't want to go there. My community is, every day we used to face violence. In the morning, afternoon, drunkards, violence in the house where husband and wife fighting and children are running out of the house.
Where I live, it's rural, but I'll say it's more like a small town. The electricity is there, there's stores around. Influence that is like in the cities is already there. There's challenges like youths drinking around, noises, weekends, it's not peaceful around.
Ideas were brainstormed, rejected, rethought, fine-tuned. The venue soon transformed into a hub for creativity. From themes of relationship insecurity, alcohol, and theft to showcasing role models and youth leaders.
We really need this workshop to, learn more and go out and share what we learn. I'm so proud that I learned this editing, and I'll go and show whatever I've done here. I'll go and show it back in my community at Sogeri.
Peace advocacy project with ChildFund has given me big courage, that it trains me how to speak in public. I should be a better youth in my community.
We're not motivated by money or anything else, but to show them about what peacekeeping is through our short films, which we'll be doing.
I think that videography or the video clips that they are creating now is a powerful tool for them to use to go out into the community and do advocacy and awareness, because most people, they relate well to visual aspects of a scenario.
The result, a new perspective, a new skill, and a new confidence in themselves as leaders.
This is one of the best tools that will be used in the community. Their own people seeing their own acting out these stories, and it will become a good impact back to the community, acting different issues, antisocial issues that they are going to film.
Empowered with knowledge, the youth are now creating solutions to their own issues, building a voice at decision-making tables, and finally coming of age.